Want to be exact, man, back with another live, and this is week 4 of me being an Uber Eats driver part-time. After I get off work, or at the crib on the off days, and let me tell y'all, man, I figured it all out. Okay, a lot of people, they be getting discouraged when they start because they gotta learn, and then on top of that, you gotta figure the market out that you live in. Chicago is a booming city for Uber Eats. Now, they got their competitors too, like DoorDash, and they don't let everybody into Uber. Okay, I understand that because it's a $200 billion company. Okay, they got a lot of people. All right, driving for Uber, involved in it, invested in it. I'm about to start buying the stock. I'm gonna add that to my portfolio because it is a tech stock, technically. Okay, and they got the new rideshare idea, which is starting to come through this company called Joby, and they're gonna introduce the concept of a helicopter picking up a person from their place of business or residence and taking them to their location, meaning like another place that can get them to another helipad or whatever. And I think really the idea really came from Kobe Bryant, because he was, rest in heaven to my constituent. He was really innovative with that because he was flying. He used to take helicopters to work every day, especially when you start getting more popular and you start gridlocking out there in LA. Like today, I was trying to get down here, man. I don't know why they gridlocking on Lakeshore Drive like that. I know I'm gonna go that way because I was, taking my niece some food and stuff. And they need to take those stoplights out, man. Like at those certain, like around 67 to 63rd before you get to 57. Cause maybe I'm just wondering, like, damn, why this thing hit me like a traffic? Everybody gotta be at work at 9 o'clock, technically, right? So it don't make no damn sense. And it was the same thing when I was, on the Stevenson taking my kids to their daycare, right, going up to Hickory Hills, and I couldn't figure out why the traffic was so thick coming back downtown, and it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be free, like, it's supposed to be like not even rush hour. Like, come on, dog. Everybody gotta be at work. It's like, I think people blatantly making people late. And then on the Stevenson, it's like between Central and Cicero. That's where the traffic back up because a lot of people they don't know how to drive, right? They be getting on this or coming off the ramp, and they be slowing up traffic. They don't want to keep the speed limit, on that expressway. All right. Now, anyway, back to what I was saying, man. Now this Uber Eats thing, man. Once you figure out Uber Eats, I guarantee you probably can make about $1,000 a day. Easy. Now this is my 4th week. My best week was week 2. I made $1,000. Week 1, I made $240. I had to figure it out. I was learning. Now week 3, it was lopsided because I had to do other stuff. My little kids, my kid's mother was acting funny and stuff. Then I, I took a coworker with me the other day. My niece, I'll be taking up with me because sometimes you do need a person with you, for those locations, especially downtown, because these people want you to get out your car and come all the way up to their apartment and drop off. And some situations, like around the time when it's not the peak hours, like afternoon, evening, 4 to 5, 6, 7, not a good time to be going to nobody's crib downtown because they want you to get out. The security won't. They be acting all funny and stuff. They don't want to watch your car. They know you a rideshare driver. They ain't doing nothing else. Like, let the police know that, somebody delivering. Okay, that's why it's good to have somebody in the car with you, especially in this area because this is one of the trending areas, for doing that delivery service. Now, I figured it out. I got it all down. It's like you gotta look at the charts Okay, you got to find out what's peaking. Because last night I stopped my rides at 3 o'clock in the morning. I stopped at 3 o'clock. My last ride was in Belmont. Because I had took a ride all the way out to O'Hare. And I had dropped somebody off some liquor at the Crown Plaza. And then I came back and, I was riding through. I had to figure out, like, what was Martin Luther urban part, urban. So Martin Luther is like pretty much like with Old Town, you know what I'm saying? We're like going like northwest, coming back down this way. That's a peak out. That's a peak. Palos Heights is always popping, like trending all the time, like downtown, Bridgeport. When I went to school, I played back. I was an all-star over there. And I went to Holden Elementary. My father came back from that service. He put us over there in Bridgeport. And it was real racial over there too. And I was like I was the only black kid in school after my buddy got kicked out the first day because some white boy got into it with him, hit him with a pencil or something. But he made me stay over there, and I think I changed the perspective on blacks. Because at that time, we couldn't go across the Bridgeport, we would get jumped on. My people, they was right there on 39th, 35th, over there, 37th and Wells, at Wentworth Gardens. So, but I think I changed that, the perspective on black people, because I was the only one over there. And I became the vice president of the student body, first black person to be the vice president. Then I became the president of the student body. Then I was the all-star basketball player. I used to play at McLean Park over there, right off of Halsted. And I never thought to ride through that area to do Uber, right? Until I started looking at the charts and stuff, and it said Bridgeport on there, but I just went through that one day before I came down here. And I did like a couple of rides. One night, damn, I'm sitting up, the fare is like $16. Taking like some muffins around the corner, 3-minute trip. I'm like, shit. So I went back over there after work. And my base used to be downtown. I would start down here first, but I would get in the traffic, and if you don't know about it, like I was saying, I was in the wrong time zone. I would start right after work, but they would give me rides because people would order from down here, and it would take me all the way out south, all the way northwest, until now I figured it out. So the best time to come down here is when it's the train time, 8 to 3 o'clock in the morning. That's when it's trending downtown every day. Okay, so it's like because people settle in, they off of work, it's not traffic, so you can get around, get to the location quick, and they'll keep you in the same area. One thing about this Uber Eats, if you figure it out, once you take a ride in that area, especially if it's a trending area, you can pick up rides all day down there until they stop in that area. You can make a killing in one area. All you gotta do is just take the rides, because they alert you and let you know that there's another delivery and it's right around the corner or something like that. You pick that delivery up, and that make your stats look good. I'm a preferred now driver. I'm going close to platinum. I want to see what platinum look like, because I was listening to like a lot of other YouTubers, and they probably in the wrong market. I'm pretty sure they in the wrong market, because they don't know, about, I guess, how things are trending depending on where you at. And Chicago is it. So it's like I said, you can make $1,000. Like right now, this is not a good time to even do it. Okay, the best time to do it right now is like from 12 p.m. when it's lunchtime to 4 p.m. down here. Next time I'm gonna do this on the green screen or something, but I'm gonna chroma key in the background so y'all can see the trend charts, for the times and stuff. And if I can go live and show that, that'll be dope. But y'all just gotta follow the trends if y'all trying to do this stuff, because I see why people quit their job, and start doing Uber and Lyft. Like my cousin, he was a supervisor for Allied, and he quit his job because he was doing FedEx third shift. Got tired of doing it. He did that for like 12 years. He was an auto tech before he, started doing that. He's like, started picking up. He got tired of them bouncing him around. And he had a brand new car, so he was like, man, got to figure something else out. So he started doing the ride shit, and he got turned on to it. He started making X amount of dollars in a certain amount of time in a day. He was like, man, hold on, I'm about to do this shit full time for this job, And I can say this right now. Now that I figured it out, I'll guarantee you, I think I'm gonna have $1,000 a day. It may be tomorrow. It may be this weekend. Because I figured this shit out. I really figured it out. Like if I just need one good day to start. Like all my off days since I started been kind of up and down because I gotta watch my kids and when they go outside and stuff. And, our daycare too far and all that. Such and such and such. If I'm able to start like when it's trending, like from the time it's trending in the morning time, afternoon, and then evening, I guarantee you I'll make $1,000 every day. Every day. This is all the same, man. I highly encourage people to do it, man, because I'm already a W-9 with my music, and I got my production company. I'm trying to finance my company, my business. So if you're looking for extra money, and this is other app called Sparks my daughter was telling me about, my older daughter, she said you can make $2,000 a day. I was like, well, that's delivery packages, because pretty much, maybe, people order from Amazon, maybe order from Walmart. So that's most of the bulk of the load that you'll be, delivering, and, all right. Yeah, but I told her, yeah, I'm gonna check that out too. But I really don't want to, deal with nobody packages. When I was working at UPS and stuff through the college program and RPS, it's like you end up damaging somebody's property, somebody's stuff and all this and that. I'm good with the food service. It's pretty dope. I think it's better than picking up people. I really do believe that shit, man. Like once you figure it out, and all you gotta do is just have your accuracy, that's it, your time. I be getting that early, like this week. In 2 days, I done get about $50 in tips in cash. Because I'm really getting to people locations, like, because I used to be a hiker for Budget Rent-A-Car. So, they used to have special maps and stuff for us to get to locations and to go on the toll roads because we had to take cars to, different, like locations and stuff, like, or to the auction or something like that. And I was like one of their best hikers. So I know how to drive. I'm like a NASCAR driver out there. And it's like, one more tip. Y'all gotta fill y'all cars up. You gotta put it on F. You gotta fill it up. Because you ain't gonna be able to, whoever able to do the most rides in a day, you gonna win the race. That's just the bottom line. It's just like NASCAR. You stop to get that gas, sometimes it can hurt you in a crucial moment. Especially when people are ordering like heavy and they ordering like, I hit $30 rides. I think I'm gonna get $100 ride, and plus they tip you too at the same time. So, and now I'm a preferred driver. That do mean something, like I said earlier. Because the other YouTubers I was looking at their channel, they was like, man, it don't make no difference what level you is, green, gold, that's it, dude. Because I figured that part out. You get all the rides first. And if you're a preferred driver, you can get the real fares, okay? Yeah, and I added liquor to my thing too, but that's more money too. Dropping off liquor, all you gotta do is do a sobriety check with somebody, to make sure they're not, they already drunk and shit. So I'm not the police, so I'm not gonna be sent to give you a breathalyzer or whatever they call it. To see if you drunk. You ordered that shit, But this week for it, and this week I'm on a pace right now to make about $1,500. Okay, doing this. if I don't have no issues, I think I'll make it to. Yeah, but anyway, man, I just do it. Make sure I let you come fly. I was trying to vlog it yesterday. You know, I took my niece with me. You know, I had my camera. It was too late, and you know, it was too busy. So next time, I'm gonna actually show y'all the experience, so y'all can see what I'm talking about, man. Uber Eats. That's all I gotta say. The rappers, they talking about it right now because it's like that. Once you figure it out, man, you gotta get your game done. All right, but anyway, that's all I check out. Bye. See y'all next. You dig me?